So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Olise. And this is Dembele. Bellingham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Camavinga. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Valverde. And now the breakaway. And it's Camavinga. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, France! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Head over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Chouameni. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mendy goes on a charge down the left. Camavinga. Mbappe. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Alexander-Arnold knocks it into space. That's tidy. Oh, good spread. He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Camavinga. France have a free kick. He's not got that quite right. Olise! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior aimed beyond the defence. Koundé calmly anticipates. That's ruffled a few feathers. Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's had a hit. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the... Mbappe! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. What a grandstand finish, and how different the outcome might have been. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's being shifted off it. This is their second corner of the game. Oh, well played. France have the chance to go the other way. Vinicius Junior has it in a wide position. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Olise. Mendy. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that is a good ball. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Valverde. Valverde! Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's having a shot! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 21.
France choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, well measured. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 26.
There's the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Madrid take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need...
And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Camavinga has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, good ball. Judge, surely! He's got a goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Thuram. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, that's a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a throw.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that's going to be a booking. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Goulet. Spread it left. Tries to play it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tchouaméni given the lift of his goal. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's chosen to go back. Oh, that's well spotted.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Kanté. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rodrigo. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Mendy. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Kanté. That's Digne.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He's in a great position here. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Tchouaméni picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Valverde. Oh, that was vital. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Thinks about the shot. Big chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Valverde really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Camavinga, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, they can break here. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior running with the... And the shot! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. That is lovely. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he welcomes it in. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! He has found the way. Shot! Surely! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. And it's Camavinga. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? Chouameni, and the counter is on. Oh, super ball! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Pero seguro que nos acabamos llevando la victoria.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
It's run loose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
He's trying the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Madrid still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. That's a throw-in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And the pass is intercepted. Alaba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Alaba strokes it back. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a key interception. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game...
Takes a shot! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides then
24
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
el dorsal 17
Madrid grabbed the
se va a
equaliser
realizar un
and
cambio
we're
de
all
jugadores.
square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's a quick free kick. And the finish! It's there! And they're back in front! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 12.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now, can they get... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's view...
Oh, shooting chance!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's headed upfield. Can he get on the end of this? Has a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they've got their lead back.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
So there's going to be another change here. Madrid take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Out of play for a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nice looking ball. Pass is just off target. Goulet could move up a gear here. That pass has been well intercepted.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Carvajal. It's Bellingham. Alaba. Now he's got space here. Alaba. Opts for safety. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Carvajal. Alaba is the guilty party there. Searching pass he's played there. And that is that. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory.
Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Big chance! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
He's had a shot! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication. He's had it taken off him. He's picked his way through. Bellingham. There's the shot! No way through, so back... Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Cleared without hesitation. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's come to nothing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a ball! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Chouameni.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Courtois punts it upfield. Fran Garcia. Rudiger. Pressing high and with purpose. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And it's Bellingham. Camavinga. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fran Garcia is onto this. Look at the space here. Opts to play it back. Now, can they get him away? And he's been shifted off it. Camavinga. He has a look up. Camavinga. Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Good ball over the top. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Camavinga. Valverde. Fran Garcia. And it's Garcia. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia has it in a wide position. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here. And here's Bellingham. He's in a great position here. That's good defending, very good defending. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's through and all alone! Shot a goal! That's a cute ball. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for the run. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a good run down the left. Camavinga. Courtois deals with that nice and simple.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Valverde. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's the chance to counter. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Howson. That's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
8,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
serán sustituidos.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
El dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that was nowhere near his best. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a shot! Goal! And they get themselves in front! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy.
Face to face with the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And a chance! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
There's going to be another change
el
here.
dorsal 22.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Alexander-Arnold knocks it out wide, back into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Madrid need to make something happen. Tries a shot! Brahim Diaz. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Now Hoang. And it's Carvajal.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Looking for options for movement. And takes a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And yes, it's there! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that's that. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, And we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Madrid have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, a reinforced rearguard.
Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great defending, strong and determined. Eder Militao chooses to go cross-field. Chouameni. Bellingham. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Camavinga. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Valverde. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And smartly reclaimed. Can he get it through? Mbappe. Oh, important interception. There's the shot! In a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He came in hard, very hard. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Camavinga, looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Not the most accurate pass. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the left it goes. And he's gone backward. Great chance! Chouameni does well to get it back. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he's quick to get it clear again. And we have our very first corner. Defending was strong and firm. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior! Now it's Bellingham. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Rudiger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Bellingham. So, what can they make of this?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance, and the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, these. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. There's the start of the second half. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. It's out for a goal kick. It's a really well-measured ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mbappe! Oh, good read. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Valverde. And it's Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Camavinga. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior! In he goes again. No mistake. They're back within reach. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off, for the moment at least.
Valverde running with the ball. Picked out chance! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. That's Valverde. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Tchouameni. Madrid finding their passes. Quality ball. Driving on and making good progress. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And it's Camavinga.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde is fouled. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se acabó. Victoria para los nuestros. Espero que todos hayan disfrutado tanto como yo.